Hello, welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. Picking up where we left off last time. Let's go deal with the trainers up here since there's only a few of them. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Biker with more coughings. Oh, great. Warhorse Poison Mouse. Lost. Get lost. What? What do you want? Clearly a man of many words. Yeah, great. Yeah, I don't have any antidotes or anything, so. We'll just swap that out. Pokemon fight cool Rumble. Two times. Sable. Air move. Again, I haven't used that pretty much the whole time since I've had it, so thought maybe I would, but eh. Okay, there we go. Lean the old moon, make a real pick. Yes, we'll get rid of mirror move. now have our, I want to say, what's the strongest? Well, yeah, no, Sky Attack does 120, but it's got the downside of being 2 turns. Drill Peck's the strongest move that only takes 1 turn, so. Perfect, I need to burn some time. Let's see how Fly does compared to it. I'm pretty sure Fly's weaker. Yeah. By a fair amount. Yeah. What? Let's see. Raising Pokemon is a drag, man. Well, then why are you doing it? There's no law saying you have to be a Pokemon trainer. Well, yeah. With Wartortle and Nidoking both taken out, I want to make sure they get some proper experience, so we'll just go to Fuchsia and then come back and I'll pull Sandshrew out of the box so we can deal with any trainers that were blocked off by trees. So. Critical hits. And we're now in Fuchsia City. Okay, nothing there. Just a weird indentation in the wall. Pokemon Fighting Fit, we hope to see you again. See, are there any items I need? I think it's 11. But didn't mean to withdraw the Dome Fossil. Throw that back in there. Yeah, Bubble Beam. Teach Bubble Beam to Pokemon, yeah. Go ahead and teach that to Wartortle since Bubble Beam is a stronger move than water gun. We'll be getting surf to delete the next weakest thing. So these two will be replaced. We'll just replace bubble with bubble beam. And when we get surf from the Safari Zone, we'll teach that to War Turtle over water gun. But back to dealing with all these wonderful trainers out here. Want to play with my Pokemon? Sure thing. Oh, come on. How much damage does Poison Sting do to a pure grass type? Not that insignificant, honestly. Huh, I got poisoned right away. Good. But we'll just horn attack and that should finish off. Oh, no. Dang, it was bulkier than I thought. And body slam then. I was too impatient. I'll go train with weaker people. That's always how it goes. I was selecting summon bird Pokemon. Good for you, buddy. Not very effective, it says. There we go. Oh, that's tragic. Maybe I'm not cut out for battles. My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? Yes, I am. I'll switch out to War Turtle. There we go. Just as I thought. Did you know the moves like Earthquake don't have any effect on birds? Yep. Same way electric attacks don't have any effect on ground type Pokemon. Super Potion. There we go. Let me try the Pokemon I just got in a trade. Not good enough. Nope. Can't change the nickname of Pokemon getting trades. Only the original trainer can. Yep. It's like getting a Pokemon traded to you with a wonky nickname sucks. Pokemon because I live alone. Sadness. Beauty wants to fight. Sends out Bulbasaur. Resolution didn't do much. Critical hit. Yeah, not very effective though. I didn't ask for this. just like going home to be with my Pokemon. Alright. Well, have fun with that. Fork over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. No, you fork over all your cash to me, asshole. I'll be happy when I get the Earthquake TM and teach us Nidoking, because holy crap. Some of these weaker moves that he has just aren't cutting it anymore. Well, 34. That can't be true. I was just joking about the money. Yeah, because now I got way stronger Pokemon than yours. Hey kid, come on, I just got these. You just catch your coughing and Grimers, I guess. That I'm on it. Well, that's not true. I can't catch coughings, but I can catch Grimers up in the little pond in Celadon City. But they're not worth catching, honestly. Poison Pokemon have never really been amazing to catch. They're mostly, in my opinion, dumb gimmicks, because all they really have is putting the poison status on you, and that's really about it. Very few of them have any high power moves aside from Poison Jab and Gunk Shot. Later on, Sludge Wave, but those still don't do much of anything to Pokemon that resist them. Like, they're only super effective against grass types and bug types, and bug types are kind of weak against just about anything, if we're being honest, aside from a handful of them. And there aren't enough grass types that aren't also poison types in early generations to really justify using a poison type against them. Just use a bird or your fire starter. It's much more easy and convenient to use those. I got Nidoking here because he's a powerful ground type move or user, so. Yeah, right. Great. Yeah. Grammar, we'll switch out to War Turtle. Why not? You only live once, so I live as an outlaw. Team Rocket rules. Future Team Rocket grunt in the making, I see. One attack for that, and then got a regular right there in here somewhere, don't I? No, I got an elixir. Yeah, I'll be fine. Neo King should level up soon, and then we'll just switch over to Blastoise. Let's see. After Koga will be Sabrina. Neo King would probably be the better choice. No, that's not true. This poison typing will make him a big fat target for Earth Psychic type moves, even though he is a physical powerhouse. I guess it'd be Pharaoh then in that case. He's a good physical attacker. And the bane of most Psychic type Pokemon, especially Sabrina's, is that they have low defense, so. There we go. Use Wigglytuff. How tough is this Wiggly? Very tough. It keeps just raising its physical defense, so. There we go. You look so cute, too. Looks can be deceiving, ma'am. I forgive you, I can take it. Well, that's very nice of you to forgive the 10-year-old child for beating you in a Pokemon battle. Alright, well. We'll actually switch over to Wartortle so we can get it to evolve into a Blastoise. Oh. No, wrong. I'm afraid of bikers. They look so ugly and mean. Yeah, but most bikers in real life are relatively nice, so there are a handful that are like not the best, but that's just sort of a stereotype that's been pushed for decades at this point. So. Alright, so Sandshrew let us up in here to deal with, I think they're both martial artists of some sort, or at least they are in the remakes. What's cool, trading Pokemon? It sure is. Ugh, just stop already. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's a great use of metronome. He's one of the most common moves known. Fairy probably can learn that. Can learn Screech normally too. Said trade. Oh, trade Pokemon with my friends. I guess that's not us. Okay, so there's just a 1. TM20. What's it do? It teaches Rage. Not right now. That could be pretty useful though if we need just like just continuous raw power output, I guess. Give it to whatever our highest physical attack Pokemon is. I don't really like how it just completely locks you in though, but then again, it could be useful if you run out of power points for other moves. And since we beat every other trainer, let's go back and get that one dude who was stuck behind a tree. We can just fly back to Fuchsia City now that we've been there. Continue on that way. But alright, what you got? You never know what you could catch. Okay, so is this guy a fisherman then? Yeah. Weird that he's like in the wooded off area away from the water. Unless he's supposed to be catching Pokemon through the trees or whatever. Oh no, not the dreaded splash attack from a Magikarp. This is another over 20 Magikarp. Jesus. What a waste of a trainer. 2 level 24 Magikarps. Could have evolved them into Gyarados at this point. I lost it. Yeah, because your team sucks. Catch Magikarp all the time, but they're so weak. That's your fault, dumbass. You didn't evolve them. Iron. Yeah, okay. Alright, well. Totally worth coming back here. Actually, we can just use teleport to go back to the Fuchsia City Pokemon Center. There we go. Alrighty. We'll heal up here. Thank you, Pokemon Fighting Fits. Hope to see you again. Alright. And we'll call this episode here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the usual blah blah YouTube wants to do. And we'll pick up next time with more Pokemon Yellow. Till then, hope you all have a good day, stay safe. Until then, we'll see you then for more Pokemon. God damn it. You think with as often as I do this, I'd have it down just naturally from memorizing it, but no, I still get tongue-tied quite often, in fact. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Till then, later.